It took over 50 women to bring Bill Cosby down. And the first time he wasn't even brought down and had to go back, right? Why does it take 50 women, right? Why can't it just take one? Or why can't it just take two, like what is happening now with Donald Trump and the two women? It was just divulged by Michael Cohen, his former attorney, yesterday, that these two women, one was paid $150,000, one was paid $130,000 to stay quiet because he was having affairs with them while he was running for the presidential election, and that would, of course, would have interfered with his election, but who even knows, because it seems he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and still not lose his supporters, as he said. So the Me Too movement, I sent out a press release in November of last year to start a platform for women who have been subjected to sexual abuse and harassment on the job to come together, and my company would provide that platform to discuss it first privately, and then if they wanted to come out publicly with it. No one did. However, there were, a month after were all the holiday parties, end of the year parties, a number of women came to me and said, Lori, I would really love to talk to you about it, but I'm not ready yet. I'm still too concerned. My career could be affected. These are women in the real estate industry. Names were said to me. One of them being one of the two men that Donald Trump calls one of his two closest friends in the real estate industry was mentioned to me, but a very powerful person, and they don't feel comfortable coming out. It's unfortunate because it's not only for them that it would eliminate or at least decrease the pressure and the shame, right, and the guilt that they would have had anything to do with attracting sexual abuse and harassment, because we know that is not the case. It doesn't matter how a woman dresses. None of that matters. It's about the men who feel entitled, right? If they're in a position of being a supervisor or some kind of powerful position, or just being a man, because patriarchy means power over a woman. They feel they can do this. Not only would it alleviate the shame that these women feel, but think of the other women, right? Other women who have also been sexually harassed on the job. It would tell them, this is not okay. You can speak out, and I'm going to show you that you can speak out and that things can change. But if we keep it under the rug, which is what men want us to do, they're winning, and they will continue to win. It's very much a concern that we have a president who is known for his affairs, who has said things about women, misogynistic things, about different parts of women's bodies. He called a woman a dog the other day. And this is what I spoke about in my radio show this morning, Women's News Live, is that a leader, the person who's the president of the country, sets an example. What kind of an example is this setting, that someone like this is the leader of our country, yet is an out-and-out misogynist who puts down women all the time in public? Who even knows what he says privately? I wonder if that hasn't forced women to stay more quiet. I wonder if we had Hillary Clinton as president, whether that would have encouraged more women to come out and talk about their sexual harassment. We won't know that, unfortunately, but I wouldn't have been surprised.